Emmanuel Macron could not resist a final swipe at Britain as the French president insisted European unity and firmness has paid off after the UK and EU signed a historic Brexit trade deal. The French president tweeted, "European unity and firmness have paid off. The agreement with the United Kingdom is essential to protect our citizens, our fishermen, our producers. We will make sure this is the case. Europe is moving forward and can look to the future, united, sovereign and strong." The EU's chief Brexit negotiator Michel Barnier, who had been locked in weeks of talks with UK counterpart Lord Frost, tweeted following the announcement of the trade deal. He wrote, "The clock is no longer ticking. After 4.5 years of collective effort and #EU unity. To preserve peace on the island of Ireland. To protect citizens and the single market. To build a new partnership with the UK. Thank you all." Mr. Macron quickly replied, thanking the chief negotiator for his tenacity and your commitment to defend the interests of Europeans and their unity. The French president also thanked European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, adding, "European solidarity has shown through." He tweeted, "Thank you at Michel Barnier for your tenacity and your commitment to defend the interests of Europeans and their unity. Thanks to you and at von der Leyen, European solidarity has shown its strength." Mr. Macron has been a vocal critic of Brexit over the past 4.5 years, and particularly since trade talks began between the UK and EU earlier in 2020. He has often lashed out at the negotiating stance taken by Britain, particularly around access to French and EU fishing vessels in British waters after the end of the transition period on December 31. The French president's government recently even threatened to veto any trade deal between the UK and EU that does not meet its strict red lines on fishing. But the trade agreement signed on Thursday states EU fishermen will be able to access UK waters for up to 5.5 years. Following the end of that fishing transition period in June 2026, both sides will hold talks annually to discuss access. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen told a press conference in Brussels the EU has secured 5.5 years of predictability for our fishing communities. She said, "First of all, competition in our single market will be fair and remain so. The EU rules and standards will be respected. We have effective tools to react if fair competition is distorted and impacts our trade.